Hi everybody, this is Sam. I haven't made a video in so long I feel like I'm surprised I know how to do it. um, Today's video I would like to talk about my experiences with Deborah Crane. I am going to do some more videos on voice movement therapy in general, but I wanted to do kind of a testimonial on Deborah for any like future clients or people that might be interested in pursuing her work. So, Deborah Crane is she got her master's degree in theater as well as counseling. So she's an actual like counseling therapist, as well as she has that training, and as well as the voice movement therapy, which is the VMTR certification. She got trained by the voice movement therapy founder, whose name is Paul Newham. He came to Boston, I think, in like 1999 or something, and she had her training. And she worked in the schools for a while, doing behavioral health counseling with girls mostly, and just like as a guidance counselor. And then she did this work, and so one of the things I like most about her is that she has the counseling training and she's worked as a school counselor. So she really knows how to maintain the therapy relationship and how to just plain be a good therapist. This other specialty training aside. Um, and that's what I've experienced and found most helpful is that I think she's probably the best therapist I've had, and I've had several, with various levels of training, and I'm just very impressed with her ability to, maintain the relationship and repair things when things go wrong, and really just be there consistently, which is a huge part of therapy and something that many therapists don't know how to do. Secondly, the other thing I like about her is that she is extremely patient. I'm someone that's at times very resistant to my feelings and really connecting with my feelings, especially while singing. And it took me like a whole year, basically, to trust her enough to actually start to connect with my feelings and be able to even admit that, I'm not, that I wasn't, and to let go of preconceptions, not but ideas I had about like singing and just different stuff that was like getting in the way. And it's still a work in progress, but when I stopped seeing her recently because I moved, we were at the point where, I could sing something, we could both agree, okay, I wasn't really, feeling that song. I was kind of up in my head. And that's a big step for me, but it took a long time, and she never gave up. She was never like, oh, well, obviously I can't work with you because you're not making progress. Like, she was just always there, and always willing to be patient, so that was another thing I really like about her. She has an amazing sense of humor. We would joke and play around with each other all the time and tease each other, and she can be very playful. She, part of the voice movement therapy is having a very flexible voice with all sorts of things you can do with your voice, different qualities. So she's always talking really low or la la la, like different whatever things, and it's so cute. So you'll get a good laugh anyway. Uh, let's see. She's really open to feedback. She wants you to talk about how the sessions are going and how you're feeling, and she really wants it to be a safe place. That's what was my experience, is that she wants it. I have felt very safe with her once I was able to trust her, and that was more about me than her. But she really strives to create a very, very safe environment, and very loving and gentle person too. She gives great hugs. Aww, she does. Um, and she's just an amazing support. And in terms of the voice movement therapy, she is very good at explaining the different concepts. And I believe working with all sorts of levels of people, not levels, but all sorts of types of people, on singing and their understanding of voice, and she could work with somebody who has never done any kind of voice training and who is terrified to sing, to I don't know, a professional probably singer person, to someone like me that had voice lessons for 5 years in high school. And it just whatever, she just wants people to find their voice in whatever way that they can. um, uh, but no, I felt like I've been able to understand the voice movement therapy concepts very well after working with her for a while. Like I said, she's very good at explaining things in a way that's understandable, and you're free to ask questions, if you don't understand something. I'm trying to think of anything else. I feel like I'm leaving stuff out. I don't think so. I just had the most enjoyable experience with her, and even when things were hard, it's still worth it. That's the thing, because she can, she wants people to be the best that she can be, and I feel like she can be pushy sometimes, but it's not mean. She's not a mean person, and she's doing it because she truly cares. Um, and I felt pushed by her, but in the end, I know it's because she cares about me, and she'll back off if she senses she is pushing too hard, or if you say so. But she challenges you at times with the exercises and with the things that she has people do, and the with the expressing your feelings and all that good stuff. But it's like I said, it's worth it, and I've always felt supported by her, and I feel like that's the most important thing. Um, and I think that's pretty much it. So she works in Littleton at this awesome studio, Littleton, Mass, at this awesome studio called Creating Life. It's like this huge manga like room, um, and other people can rent it. So if you're like an artist or a yoga person or something, and you need a space to work, you can just like contact her, and she will. She'll talk to you about like rent and whatever. But it's a beautiful room, and it has like a nice table and chairs and couch and like bathrooms in the studio, and like lots of space to do like movement and stuff like that. I wish she had like a sand tray and more toys, but that's just me. Um, then she works in Somerville at Third Life Studio in Union Square, and that's also a nice studio. I didn't like it when I first went there, but it grew on me. Because it's just this big empty kind of room. I mean, she puts a rug out if we need it, and there's like a chair and tables, and there's a piano in there, but nobody can use it, or at least not like us. I don't know. We didn't really need it, but anyway. And it's just kind of empty, but in the end, like I saw it as like cozy. It just grew on me. So those are her two studios. Her website is creativevoicework.com, or you can just Google Deborah Crane, Debroah, Crane, like birdie. And yeah, you can just contact her, and I would highly recommend it. If anyone's been like looking at her website and being like, oh, I don't know if I want to try this, like I have experienced it as so helpful. And one other thing I like about her is that I'm not going to say what her fee is, because that's something for her to discuss with everyone individually, but I will say that like she's very good about negotiating fees, and making an arrangement that works for people. That's been my experience. And I know she has some sort of discounts for her first session people. So if anyone is looking at it and wondering if they want to give it a try, I would, like I said, I would recommend just going for one time and seeing how you feel. Um, uh, yeah, and I guess that's it. I will do some other videos on voice movement therapy in general, so you can get like a better understanding of like what it's about. Also, she has an interview that she did with somebody, so like talking about it. So if you just like search her name on YouTube, you'll probably find my video, but then also like her interview, and it has her talking about what voice movement therapy is and like what she does, and it even has her singing on it. So yeah, I think that's a video worth watching. Okay, guys, that's basically it. I will talk to you all later. Thanks. Bye.